In this quick video, we're going to run through just really quickly the global check-in function inside Joomla 1.5. If you've got multiple content contributors, multiple people working on your website or adding content into it, you'll notice that sometimes when you go to the article manager, you'll run into what you'll see a little golden lock next to a content item. As the super administrator, you can obviously go to site and then user manager and see who's logged into the website currently. Currently, I'm logged in, as noted by the green check under the logged in column. If no one's logged into your website and you go to your article manager to do some work and you see a golden lock next to a content item, typically what that means is an article or a content item was exited incorrectly when the individual was working on it. And the reason that happens is folks will be editing a content item and they'll be making changes, and they'll be editing things, and then what they'll do is they'll hit the back button on their browser, and when it does that, it doesn't save any changes. It basically says, hey, wait a second, you didn't finish what you were doing in that content item. Joomla wants you to use the save, apply, or close commands when you're working with articles. So as a general rule, make sure that you convey that to folks that are also contributing content or working on the back end, that when they're working on an article, they either need to save it and apply those changes, or they need to close that content item. Obviously, when they hit save, it's going to save the item and take them back to the article manager. And obviously, when they close it, it's going to take them back to the article manager as well. If they hit the back button on their browser, it's going to, the Joomla system says, wait a second, you didn't finish doing what you were doing in there, so I'm going to lock that item so other folks can't get into it and change what you've done, basically. And the reason that's good is it's somewhat of a versioning protection on content items. So when we go to a content item, we can see when it was last modified or it was revised. So this has been revised 10 times. But as a general rule, if you come into, as the super administrator, if you come into your content item and you see a golden lock next to a content item and no one else is logged in, you can do one of two things. You can contact them and say, hey, is it okay to go in here and change this? Or you can simply go to tools and do a global check-in. And what that does is that releases all of the content items or areas that might have been being worked on, and it releases them so other people can get in to do what they need to do. So that's a real quick primer on global check-in and how it works.